Hello everyone, welcome to our Android app development lecture series. Myself Professor A.M. Jagtap. Today we are going to learn Android audio or media player with suitable examples. Guys, let's begin with how to create audio player in Android. So first, in Android, by using media player class, we can easily fetch, decode and play both audio video files with minimum setup. So most important is media player class, which is built-in class present in the Android. Great. So Android Media Framework provides built-in support for playing a variety of common media types such as audio or video. So we can play audio, video, pause, stop, backward, forward by using media player class and the methods. We have multiple ways to play audio and video, but most important component of media framework is media player class. In Android, by using media player class, we can access audio or video files from applications, raw resources, standalone files in the file system, or from the data stream arriving over a network connection. Great. So using media player, we can play the audio or video from different resources. For example, raw resource, that is raw folder, we have to create into the resource folder. Then standalone file or file system, where we save our mp3 video, audio file or video file, and from the data streaming arriving over the network connection. Great. So these are the different resources. From that we have to fetch our audio file using the media player class and play, pause, forward, backward. We have to perform the operations on that media file. Great. So play audio or video files with the multiple playback options such as play, pause, forward, backward, etc. Great guys. Hope you understand media player class and the different methods present in the media player class. Let's explore media player class in more details. So the code for play an audio that is available in our application's local raw resource directory is as follows. So first, create a raw resource folder, save the media file, that is mp3 file, in that raw directory. Then create the object of media player class by using media player. mplayer is equal to media player dot create, and pass current context object comma your music file name, which is present in the raw subfolder. So write r.raw. Name of the music file, and then mplayer, that is the object of media player, and start method to start playing that music file which you have to saved into the raw folder. Great guys, hope you understand. So media player class provides different types of methods to control audio and video files based on the requirements. So first method we know, that is the start method, to start the audio file, play the audio file. Then pause, it is used to pause the song playing. Stop method is used to stop playing the audio or video. Then set volume, it is used to adjust media player volume either up or down, or to increase or to decrease the volume of your media player by using set volume method. Get duration, is used to get the total time duration of the song in millisecond. That is most important. So time which we have get from the get duration method of that particular song is in the millisecond. So get duration method gives you total time duration of that particular song. Great guys. Get current position. So using this method we can get the current position of the song in the milliseconds. Guys, these are the some important methods present in the media player class. So start, pause, stop, set volume, get duration, get current position, etc. There are other methods are also present. Great. Let's move to our Android audio player example. So here we are going to implement an audio player to play a song or audio with multiple playback options such as play and pause using media player. Great. So what is the steps? So first create a new folder, that is raw folder, in the resource directory and add one music file in that raw folder. Next, in activity main.xml file, design your layout for media player. So create image buttons for play, pause. Also you have to sig bar which is moving as the song is playing. The sig bar moves forward. Also time, start time and end time of that song. Also name of the song. So we can design our XML file as per our requirement. That is the second step. Next, then main part, that is the code part, we have to write the code into main activity.java file. So mainly we have two image buttons, that is play and pause. We have to see the code of that two buttons one by one. So pause button dot set on click listener. When you click on the pause button, what action we will take? So first mPlayer, that is the object of media player class. Using dot pause method you can pause your song. Pause button dot set enable false, that is it is not enable now, it is disable. Great. Then play button set enable is true, that is play button is now on. We can start our song again. Then give the message on your application app, that is toast the text as a pause audio. Great. So this is all about pause button. So what is the code for play button? So while you play any song, when you click on the play button, this is the object of the play button. Then when you click, what is the action? So make first playing audio, toast the message on your media player, then start your song by using mPlayer.start method. Then end time, calculate the duration and store it into the end time variable which is integer type. So mPlayer.getDuration, that duration must be in the millisecond. Then mPlayer.getCurrent position, so it is the start time from where we have to start again playing the song. So on time, is it 0? If it is initially 0, then song progress dot set max. What is the progress bar, or it is called as sig bar control. So what is the maximum time we have to set for the sig bar? That is end time, which is the duration of your song. Great. And O time is set enable to the 1. Great guys. Next you have to set the song time and the song time, that is how start time and the song time. Song time means the total duration of your song in the minutes and second. So this is the string dot format, %d and %d, these are the format specifier. Instead of that, which value we have to assign for the song time? That is a text view. We want to assign the value in minute and second. So for that, time unit dot milliseconds. N time is in the millisecond, so convert that n time in milliseconds to the minutes and place into instead of %d format specifier, which is decimal. Great. Comma, second argument in the seconds, so convert your milliseconds to the seconds. Which time? N time, that is the total duration of your song, minus time in minutes, convert to the seconds. So the difference between that gives you the total seconds. So you have to specify time to your song time in the minutes and seconds. Similarly, start time, that means it gives the how many seconds and minutes is song is playing. So this start time is also a text view, so set the text as a minute and seconds. Similarly, only the change is that this is the end time, here you have to specify start time. Okay, great guys, hope you understand. After that, you have to change the progress bar, that is the sig bar of the song progress. This is the name of the sig bar. So dot set time, so it gives you start time, and end time, that is song time, is a constant because it gives you the total duration of the song. Only what is changing after some moments, that is start time, which is always in the progress. Great. So for that, what we have to do, we have to use handler class. This is the handler object. And post delayed method, what we have to pass to the post delayed method, that is the object of runnable class and time in the milliseconds. So 100 milliseconds, always that song is updated, and update song is nothing but the object of the runnable interface. Guys, we know in multi-threading we have to create, when we want to multi-thread, after some time duration same thing is happen like in the loops. So for that purpose we can use the class. Which class? Handler class. Great. We will see in this part in the actual code on Android Studio. Great guys. So this post delayed method, how many delay we want to update this start time. So after each 100 milliseconds we want to update start time. Great. As well as song progress, because that two are always changing, but what is remains constant? Song time, that is total duration of the song, that is remains constant. Great guys. Then pause button dot set enable is equal to true, and play button dot set enable is equal to false. When you click on the play button, automatically play button gets disable and pause button get enable. Great guys. And this is the method post delayed, that means it is the handler object and it is handler method, that is post delayed. In that we have to pass two arguments, that is runnable, object of runnable class, and interface, and then milliseconds. After how many milliseconds we have to call this method again and again. Great. It is called multi-threading. Guys, hope you understand this. Now it's time to move on the Android Studio and check whether it works properly or not. So open your Android Studio, then click on file and close your current project. Great. Then start a new Android Studio project. Choose phone and tab, in that empty activity, and click on the next button. Give the name to your project as a audio player 21. So this is my name of my project. Then click on the finish button. Great. So now my Android Studio configure my project, and my project is loading on Android Studio. So wait for some time to load my Android project into my Android Studio. So Gradle synchronization is started. So wait for some time. Great, guys. So this is my player, media player 21 or audio player 21. Great. So open the activity underscore main dot xml. That is the first step. Before that, one more step is there, that is we have to add audio file in the resource folder. Before that, what we have to create? Inside the resource folder, we have to create subfolder. Great. So directory, and give the name to that directory as a raw. Great. Press enter. So inside this resource, one folder is created, that is raw folder. Inside raw folder, we have to pass one mp3 file or audio file. So in download, I have already downloaded one music file mp3 file called easy. Copy this file and paste into the raw folder. Great. So easy.mp3 file present in the raw folder. Yes, we have to copy it into the raw folder. So there is a easy.mp3 file. Great, guys. Then second step, to design our layout as per our requirement. So we have to design our media player layout. So what we have to require? First, we have to display the name of the song. So for that, we have to take one text view, then give the constraint from parent top and the constraint from the parent start. Great, guys. Hope you understand it. Great. Next, give the name to this text view as txt song name. Okay, so this is the txt song name, and you have to remove the text from your text view. Guys, hope you understand. That is the first, which is we have to display the song name here. Great. And what is the id name? txt song name. Next we have to take seek bar from our widgets. So from widget, we have to take seek bar, drag and drop that seek bar. Great. So this is the seek bar. Okay, so this is our seek bar. So what is the id? id name is seek bar. Great. Next, give the constraint to this seek bar from parent stop and parent start. Great. So it removes the error. Next part, again take two text views, one for showing the start time, then give the constraint from parent top. Guys, properly choose the text view and then set the constraint from parent top and from parent. It is not properly. Okay, so choose parent start. Great. So it removes the error. Then write the start time in the minutes and seconds. So minutes 0 initially, comma 0 seconds. Great. So initially the text on the start time is a 0 minute and 0 second. Great. Next, change their id. So change the id as a txt start time. So txt start time is the id name. Great. After that, again choose one text view and place at the end. Choose the text view, drag and drop. So drag that text view and place into the proper position. Then give the constraint from the parent top and constraint from the parent start. Great. Next, what is the text on that? So initially it is 0 minute comma 0 seconds. Great. Change the id name. What is the id name? We have to give the id name as text song time. This is the song time, total duration of the song. Great. Guys, hope you understand. Okay, so place your controls views at the proper position. Now it's time to take image buttons for the play, and so put it below the your sig bar. Now choose the icon or image on that button. So there are some built-in images for play, so play media, choose that and click on the OK button. Great. So it gives you play button. Next, what is the second step? You can give the constraint. So parent top, give the constraint from the parent start. Great guys. Now it's time to change the id. So btn button play. So give the id name as a button play. Guys, hope you understand this. Next, after that, choose one image button, drag and drop on your, choose the image button, drag and drop on your screen. So this is for the pause. So choose the icon from the given. So this is for pause. So choose OK. Okay, so this is pause button. Give the constraint parent top and from parent start. Guys, hope you understand this part. Great. What is next? Next is give name to that button. So what is the name of that button? So id is btn pause. Name of the button, btn pause. Great guys. This is all about your designing part. This is the second step. So first step, you have to create one raw folder inside the resource folder, then copy the easy.mp3 or any mp3 file inside the raw folder. Next is create your design view for the media player. Take two image buttons for play and pause, then sig bar, then three text views. One is to display the name of the song, then second is to display the start time of that song and end time of that song or song duration, total song duration. Great guys, hope you understand. Now it's time to write the code into your main activity.java. Great guys, so first we have to create our reference variables. So private first image buttons, First image button is for pause button, comma, play button. Great. After that, private object of media player, M player. This is the object of media player. Next, private SIG bar. So SIG bar cues song progress. Great. After that, create one object of private handler class. Handler object reference of handler is equal to new. So new handler. Great. So what is the use of handler class? When you create a new handler or the object of the handler class, it is bound to the looper. That means it will deliver the messages and runables to that looper's message queue and executes them on that looper's thread. So handler is mainly used for multi-threading, similar to multi-threading, that is called as looper messaging queue, and that deliver or call some after some duration. Great. So we will see that in the next coding part. Great, guys. Yes, what is remaining? Text views. So private text view. One is the song name. Great. Second one is the start time. Great. And third text view is a song time or song total duration. So these are the three different text views. Now, private static integer variables, on time, o time, that is on time. Initially we have to initialize it as 0. Then start time, s time initially is at 0. Then end time, initially assigned value as a 0. Great. So we have created three integer static variables, that is o time, s time, on time, start time and end time. Guys, hope you understand. Great. So let's move to the next part. So now give the reference ID to particular reference variables that we have created in main activity.java by using find view by ID method. So play button, that is first button, is equal to, what is this typecast? Image button. Then which method? Find view by ID method. Then write i.id dot. So btn play. Great. After that, pause button is equal to what? Image button. Next, find view by ID. Then r.id dot button pause. So choose pause button, then semicolon. Great. Then text views. For example, song name is equal to text view, find view by ID, r.id dot text song name. Great. After song name, what is start time? So start time is equal to text view, find view by id, r.id dot txt start time. Great. After start time, song time. So song time, that is total duration of the song, is equal to text view, find view by id, r.id dot txt song time. Great. Guys, hope you understand this. Then song name. So what is the song name? Song name, set text and pass the name of the song. So what is the name of the song? So it is a easy song tone. Great. So this is the name of the song. Guys, hope you understand this part. We have already seen these parts lots of time to create the reference variables of number of views we have created into the activity underscore main and assign the ID of that particular activity.main.xml file. Great. Now create the object of mPlayer. So mPlayer is equal to, how to create the object? Using media player dot create. So create method is a static method, that's why we have called them using the media player class. So create. So how many arguments we have to pass into that? So first is the current context, that is this. Then which file? Media file, r dot raw dot easy. So this is the audio file we have to assign to the media players object mPlayer. Great. Guys, hope you understand this part. Next song. Yes, one thing is remaining, that is song progress is equal to what? It is of type sigbar. Then find view by id, in that r.id.sigbar. Great. So song progress initially set clickable false, so you have to write it as song progress dot set clickable initially false. Great. Then pause button dot set enable So main thing, song progress bar set clickable false, pause button initially set enable first time, set enable first time it is false, means it is not enable. Okay, so that is pause button is initially disable, only play button is enable. So play button we have to write action when dot set on click listener. When you click on the play button, guys, what is the action? So write set on click new view, on click listener. Great. So override the method of the on click listener, that is on click. That means you have to write action here. When you click on the play button, what action we want. So first you have to toast the message, that is toast. What is the message? Playing audio. Great. So playing audio, we want to give the message. After that, mplayer dot start. So start playing that song by using start method. Now we have to calculate the duration, that is current position of the song, and set to the text views. Okay, that text views, that is gives start time, and one text views gives the song's total time. So we have to calculate it by using get duration method. So end time, that is it gives you total song duration. So mplayer dot, which method is there? Get duration. So get duration method. So get duration method get the total duration of that song and save it into the e time. Then s time, mplayer dot get current position. So get the current position of that song and save into the s time, that is the start time. Guys, hope you understand this part. If o time is equal to 0, that is on time is equal to initially 0, so this condition is true initially, and if this condition is true, song progress dot set max. So what is the maximum song duration assigned to the sig bar? So this is set by using set max. And what is the set maximum time? That is end time, because end time, e time, gives the maximum duration of that particular song, and which is saved into the milliseconds. Great. So get duration and get current position both gives the song's time in millisecond. Great, guys. Then o time, set o time, that is the flag as a 1. Great, guys, hope you understand this. This is done only once when you click on the start button or the play button. After that, it is set to the flag o time, on time is set to the 1, so it does not get executed repeatedly. Great. So now it's time to set the song time dot set text. Great. So song time dot set text. Now song time, that is the total duration of the song. So how to calculate it? In the minute and second format. So string dot format method. So string dot format. In the string dot format, pass the string, that is format specifier percentage minute comma percentage seconds. We want to display this string and set that string to the song time text view. Great. So from where we have to take the values of these? So first value comma, so first value of percentage d, that is format specifier, we have to take from the end time. So time unit, so time unit you have to import. Great. So time unit dot milliseconds dot 2 minutes, convert it into 2 minutes and pass the milliseconds time, so which is end time. Great. So this is the first argument, that is we have to take the total minute duration from the your song. Great. After that calculate the seconds. Okay, so time unit dot time unit dot what we have to say, time unit dot milliseconds dot 2 seconds. Great. So what we have to pass to this 2 seconds, end time. Great. So end time, after that minus it from the time unit dot minutes dot 2 seconds and pass end time. Guys, hope you understand. That means we have to calculate the total duration which is given by the end time in the milliseconds, convert that milliseconds into minutes and seconds. So using time unit class, milliseconds 2 minutes, convert it into total minutes, then after that convert into milliseconds into seconds. For that, first calculate number of seconds minus number of seconds remaining from the minutes, so that gives you the seconds of that song. So great. So that is set to your song time. Guys, hope you understand. Now remaining start time. So start time dot set text. So again we have to write same things, that is string format. So this is similar, we have to copy, and what changes we have to done, we have to do that changes only. So copy all these things as it is. Yes. So it reduces our time to write the code and change the, it gives you start time. So minutes and seconds. Okay, great. Then time unit dot milliseconds dot 2 minutes, and here what we have to pass, not a end time, it is a start time. So choose start time. Guys, understood that part? Next, also convert the start time into the seconds. So instead of end time you have to pass start time. So choose start time, as well as this end time, instead of that you have to choose start time. Great. Yes guys, you have to understand this part. Great. After setting song time, that is total duration of that song, as well as start time, that is currently how many times your song is playing. After that, as basis on the start time, we have to change the sig bar position. So song progress dot set progress. So set progress method and pass the progress. So what is the progress? It is in the S time, given by the S time, because start time is always get changing as per that song's progress sig bar is moving on. Great. Great guys. Now it's time to handler class. So handler, that is the object of handler class. Then post delayed method. So post delayed method, what we have to pass in the post delayed method, we have to pass object of runnable and how many delay between the multi-threading, that is again and again call this same thread. So first pass the runnable object of runnable class. So post delayed, we have not created the runnable class object, so we have to create first and then update it. So what is the name of that runnable object? So update song time. Okay, great. So it is update the song time. So name given to that runnable object of the runnable, that is update song time. And how many duration, we have to call that same method again and again. So delay is 100 milliseconds. Great guys. Next, you have to pause button dot set enabled is equal to true. Now then play button dot set enable is equal to false guys. Means when you click on the play button, automatically play button get disabled and pause button get enabled by using this code. Great guys, hope you understand this part. Now it's time to write first runnable, okay, and after that code for the pause button. So first we have to write for runnable. So what? Private okay, so private runnable update song time, create the instance using new runnable. Great. In the runnable, we know in the multi-threading, runnable is an interface which having run method, that must we have to write code inside the run method, which is multi-threading code. So what is always get changing? As time, that is start time. So start time is equal to mplayer dot get current position. Then start time dot set text. Always we have to set the text to the start time, because which is always get modified after 100 millisecond. Guys, hope you understand this part. Great. So first string dot format, that is remaining same. So just copy that start dot time. Great. So copy this, okay, copy and paste here. Great. Guys, hope you understand that. S time mplayer dot get current position, then start time set time in millisecond, minutes and seconds. Great. So time minute dot milliseconds 2 minutes and pass S time and calculate the seconds. Great. Guys, hope you understand this part. Next is song progress dot set progress, and progress is depend on the start S time. Great. Then again call the handler dot post delay method. Post delayed, pass the current runnable object, that is this, comma, how many millisecond duration we have to call this method again and again. Great guys, so hope you understand. Great. Yes. Okay, so okay, so now it's time to write last method, that is update, that is pause button dot set on click listener is equal to new view on click listener. Great. And what is the action? mplayer dot which method we have to call? Pause method. Then pause button dot set enabled is equal to what? False. Great. And play button dot set enable is equal to true. Great. And toast the message, that is pausing audio. Guys, hope you understand. Great. So this is all about update song time. Okay, okay, so here is update. Great. So here is one suggestion. Update. Okay, so runnable. Great. So if you are not right here, so what we have to do, we have to copy it, then private Okay, private song time, then update, great. So right, update song time. Guys, hope you understand. Great. So now it's time to run this app and check whether it works properly or not. So here is your media player ready for playing your MP3 songs. So click on your run button and check whether it works properly or not. Great guys, hope you understand. So here main part is using runnable interface. We have to create the instance of the runnable interface that post delayed by 100 milliseconds. That's why progress bar, that is the sig bar, is moving based on the start time, and that start time is updated on your start time text view. Guys, hope you understand. So this is the main part, and which class we have to use for that, that is the handler class. So handler class is mostly useful for multi-threading. So delayed in the how many delay between that two action, we have to create handler class, and it requires runnable interface to call their respective methods. Great. So when we create new handler class, it is bound to a looper, and it will be delivers message and the runnables to the looper message queue and execute them on that looper's thread. Great. That's why we have to create the runnable interface object. Guys, installation is finished. So let's open your emulator. This is our emulator. So easy song tone, this is initially 0 seconds. When you click on the play button, so playing audio, so this song is playing, it gives in the seconds. Okay, and total time in milliseconds and seconds. Great. When you click on the pause button, then pausing the video, again when you start the playing audio. Guys, hope you understand this. When you click on the pause, pausing the audio. Great. So this is our media player for playing our MP3 songs. Great guys, hope you understand this. If you have any doubts or query, let me know in the chat box. Thank you for watching my video.